was crazy. Everything went so smooth though. So
I know, even though it was a C-section, I felt like everything was seamless. Hurry, babe.
I'm trying.
Go, but further down, further.
That's your butt, babe.
No, babe, it don't matter.
That's the crack.
I didn't think I could see another perfect son after Blaze. But he's perfect.
So, right now, they got him. They had to. They're calling now because we gotta go down there. How do you answer that?
You got him.
How the hell do I answer that? Oh shit. Hello. Yes, it is. Well, yo, that's crazy how that worked. We was just talking about him.
I was like, I didn't even know I had a phone in here.
We were just talking about him because he's down in the, what is that, the heater
NICU.
or whatever, the NICU. So he was breastfeeding. He latched on like right away. They were like, he's so strong, just like how Blaze was. Like he's so strong.
He still is.
Yeah, and he latched on, and we spent time with him for like hours this morning, and then
Happy I got to do that.
yeah, and then they started hearing some type of noises that they wanted to just. He couldn't hold his body temperature. I mean, he could, but they just wanted. He was getting a little cold, so they just wanted to take precautions and take him down and take him under the heater. So I was down there with him for like another hour, and he was fine. I woke up and then came inside the room with Natalie, and she's been itching all day. I've been literally sleeping on this little bed. You wouldn't even understand how this shit stretched, but I made it work.
You've been blacked out.
Yo, so that was I was telling y'all earlier, I had taken some Theraflu because I've been sick for the past like week or so, and I took some Theraflu to help me sleep last night.
That's on my side of the story.
And I took some. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna let her tell. So I took some Theraflu, and right after I took the Theraflu, she was calling me like, "We gotta go to the hospital." So as soon as we got to the hospital, the Theraflu started kicking in, and.
Hey,
yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Right.
Congratulations again, y'all. How
Thank
you feeling? You feeling good? Better than earlier?
Yeah, I'm
You
just
just out of it earlier.
itchy everywhere.
Hey, at least you can talk now. Earlier it was like kind of mumbling.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, you going through it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, y'all.
All right, thank you. Yeah, that was the doctor the surgeon who actually worked on Natalie. I didn't want to, one of them. I didn't want to show his face, but he's young.
Help me scratch back. So
Where?
back.
Where she got a scratch? Look.
The lower back.
Man, lower back. Okay, well, I was about to show.
Hurry, babe.
I'm trying.
Go, but further down, further.
That's your butt, babe.
No, babe, it don't matter.
That's the crack. That's the crack.
Oh my God, babe, it don't matter. Scratch my back, please, all over.
Okay, I don't know why you're so itchy.
Because of the anesthesia. All over, babe.
I'm scratching, babe. My hand can only go so far. So what I was saying was, as soon as I got in here, I could not stay up, bro. I couldn't stay up for nothing, bro. I was trying to stay up, but the Theraflu just kicked in, and it was crazy. But tell them what you experienced. Yeah, talk to the king.
I'm gonna try to do the story to my best of my abilities, because I'm still drugged up. But so basically, 5 in the morning, I was asleep. 5:15. I woke up because I felt like blood coming out. Exactly how you feel when you get your period. So I was like, oh shit, because I haven't bled in so long. I don't know, we've never talked about this on camera, right?
Yeah, we talked about, some of the reaction videos we talked about it.
Okay, so previously to me giving birth, I was in and out of the hospital because I had a condition called Placenta Previa. For the woman that are experiencing pregnancy is basically your placenta sits on top of your cervix when and it's normally not like that. It's normally the placenta sits at the top of your belly, but with placenta previa, it sits at the top of my cervix or on the sides, which can cause like bleeding. So due to that, I was in and out of the hospital, and I was on bed rest. So it's been three weeks since my last episode, so I was like taken aback because I was like, it's been so long. And we were having kind of fun last night, so I was like, is it my fault because I was walking and stuff? But at the same time, anyway. So my point is, I bled, and then I was bleeding a lot. Like, I went to the room. I went to the room, and it was like so much blood, like pouring down, a lot.
But I'm proud of you because even when she was bleeding a little bit with the condition, just little drops of blood, she was like, "Oh my God!" like panicking. But last night you didn't panic at all. You knew it was
No,
time.
I don't. Yeah, I just knew it was time, cause I've read about like something called a bloody show, which is like basically your water breaks along with blood, so it's like literally gushes of blood pouring down. So I knew it was that, but at the same time, I was a bit worried because it was like I had like 4 blood clots, like super huge, gigantic. So that was like kind of scary, but I was trying to remain calm, and then um yeah, so we just we didn't even have the hospital bags ready or nothing. So we made a quick last minute hospital bag with just underwear and some really like basically nothing. And
You threw the necessities in there. I mean,
yeah, I don't even remember. That's what I'm saying. Basically nothing. I don't remember a lot of what we put in that bag, but yeah, we made it. And then when I got here, still didn't have contractions. This is incorrect. I was actually having contractions when I got out of the house, but apparently the anesthesia and everything that was going on clouded my judgment. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. They admitted whatever me into the room, and yeah, when I got to the room, that's when I started having contractions. And they did some tests because like I wasn't sure if it was like my water broke, because it had blood. So I couldn't tell if it was like liquid or oral blood or this and that. So when it's like that, they never want to insert stuff in your vagina. Normally when you are pregnant in a regular, well, they never want to insert stuff in your private parts. Normally when in a regular pregnancy, they just do a cervix check with their fingers. But this time they didn't want to do that, so they did a cotton, like a Q-tip swab, and then they analyze it to see if it has like if it's just blood or if it's like the liquid from the placenta and the amniotic fluid and all that. So it was in fact like my water being broke. So they decided to go ahead and schedule me. I mean, not schedule me, like admit me into a C-section. And it was like really fast. That whole C-section process was it was like, so when I got into the room, I got really nervous because I just kept thinking about what if the anesthesia doesn't, like, if I don't, my body doesn't take it all the way and I can feel them cutting me. So I started getting really nervous, and I've also heard about like the when they put the anesthesia on on the on the spine, I can have some complications as well. So I started getting nervous. When I really started getting nervous was when I was like, after they put the anesthesia, I started feeling like, first of all, that feeling in my legs was so weird. It was like a lot of tingling sensation, and then bit by bit, it was like warm at first, and then you could feel it like going numb more and more and more. And then it was like I couldn't feel nothing at all. But at the same time, it's not like I couldn't feel nothing at all. I just couldn't feel no, like, if what they touched me with was hot or cold. I could feel pulling and stuff like that, which that was what scared me. Because I was like, okay, if I could feel pulling, does that mean that I'm gonna be able to feel the knives in my body? But no, it wasn't like that. So I started like panicking. I was like, where's Lux? I kept panicking and stuff. So after they were done, like getting me ready, basically, they could finally let him in the room. So once he got there, it was like the best thing ever because he started talking to me and distracting me, and like I just felt so safe with him there. So it was like
Big dog.
right. So that made the world of a difference. I was so happy he was there.
Yo, it's crazy because I'm normally like I don't know how to
No,
comfort
man,
people
you
during.
did so good.
Yeah, I went
Like,
straight into action. I don't know, I
like,
just talked to her. I just kept telling her trying to distract her. The baby's here. Like, think about when Blaze is about to be playing with him.
yeah.
And, like, it was cool.
No, he did amazing when it came to like making me feel good about everything. I was just so happy that he was there talking to me, and then he was putting his face against mine, and that made me feel so good. So,
Sharing tears.
so the most painful part about the C-section, one of the most painful parts, was when they were actually trying to get Jax out, and like, so they don't. What they said is like they don't want to make a big incision in my body, so that I don't have a huge ass scar. So they wanna they had to play with his body to make him come out, basically. So that meant like putting a lot of pressure in my belly, and that hurt like a bitch because obviously when you're pregnant, anything that touches your belly, it hurts. So it hurt a lot when they were trying to take him out. Um,
Did
but
it
then
hurt or it just felt like a lot of pressure?
no, it hurt. It hurt because it was like they were doing like pressure, like they were pushing. I mean, whatever, yeah, pushing. So, but when he came out, everything, it was like, even though I was being cut open, and she even told me at one point that the my uterus was inside out. I was like, oh shit. um, Even though all of that was happening, I was like just trying to look at him from the corner of my eye. And then the first thing I heard when he came out was the doctor saying what he said, man.
Oh, it's a mad baby.
And it's so funny because we got a sonogram done, like a 3D sonogram done 3 days ago, literally, or 2 days ago, and he looks so grumpy. And apparently he had the same face like this when he came out. And all I can think about is like, well, this baby Jax, he's preterm because I'm 35 weeks. And his cry is like, it's crazy because you wouldn't think, you would think at those moments you wouldn't remember. Baby, come here. This is a family story.
Excuse me.
You would think that at those moments you wouldn't remember, but it was like I was comparing in my mind Blaze cry with Jack's cry, and Blaze cry was obviously like much stronger. His is like it sounds like tiny. It sounds like more of a tiny baby. So I was like, oh, it's different, and but it was still perfect because it was like, he was still strong. I could tell that he was still strong, even though he was tiny and preterm. And then
He's tiny.
Yeah.
He's tiny, but like, I feel like, I mean, Blaze might have been a little bigger. I mean, I know he was
Yeah.
weight wise, he was heavier, but I mean, his head and everything kind of looked the same as Blaze.
No, matter of fact, Blaze's head was kind of deformed. Remember?
Yeah,
because
Blaze had that cone.
because Blaze came out vaginally.
Yeah.
With him, his head wasn't that it had to be shaped to come out of my vagina,
Yeah,
so it was all round.
Golf ball head.
Yeah. So, but it was like I just keep looking at him, and he looks a lot like Blaze when he came out, a lot. But at the same time, it's like he's his own little person. He's very different in a way, and I just. Honestly, I don't know if this is good or bad, but it feels so weird just seeing another baby that's not Blaze.
Yeah.
It feels very different. Like, I'm in love too, like how I was with Blaze, but it's like kind of like, I don't know what kind of feel, I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's completely different. And the funny thing is, like, if somebody's watching this and you're going through the same thing, like, when your kid comes out, literally by the hour, it's like their features change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, like I might go down there today. I mean, in a minute, because I'm about to go down and check on him, and I know his features change by the day. Like we used to be like, what the hell? Who was that? Like, so.
About an hour, and especially ours. I feel like since our baby's mixed, it's like he changes way more than any other baby. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, it's perfect. I just want to spend time with him because he's in the NICU.
Yeah, I'm about to go check him out right now, actually.
Oh, that's another thing. They said that they were also impressed with him because he was doing so good, like everything perfect. He even latched on quick. And fed and ate for like 30 minutes and like right away. So they were very impressed with him, but then he started having complications with breathing, which is normal because he's preterm and his lungs aren't the correct size yet. The full-term baby's lungs are, so they gotta support him a little bit when it comes to that. But other than that, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's just something that he has to go through. But I think he's very healthy. I can tell. Like, he's a very healthy, strong baby. Remember when he was grabbing the thing from the nurse?
Yeah, he was grabbing the measuring tape.
Yeah.
And she was like, look how strong he is. But
yeah,
Blaze is the same way. But look, I'm gonna find that video, cause we took a video when Blaze was born too.
Oh yeah, I think we lost a memory card.
We're gonna post that. We're gonna find that video. I know it's somewhere.
I hope so.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna post both of them for y'all. But I'm about to go see my son. So anything else you gotta say?
Can you take that to record?
Nah, they won't let me.
No, I wanted to sit down and talk about, like, how I feel with Blaze in the NICU, but that can be another story.
Jackson and Nikki.
I mean, Jax. See. With Jax in the NICU, but that can be another story.
Another day. But, we're not going to show him right now.
Yeah.
It's too early. But...
his name is Jax Luca. I love the name.
So now we got a Blaze Mateo, and we got
Jack Sluka. And I also, like, we can also sit down and talk about why we chose that name. So that could be another video.
So y'all stay tuned, man. Like, comment,
I'm so
subscribe,
happy.
turn on your notification bell, because you know we do reactions daily as well.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna, like, hopefully you guys are interested in you know, our journey today.
They are.
Because that was crazy. Everything went so smooth though. So
I know,
it's
even though it was a
perfect.
C-section, I felt like everything was seamless.
Everything. So
I'm so happy.
like I said, like, make sure you share this video, like, comment, subscribe, and we out.